Today I'm going to show you a handheld endoscope by Zoto, which is a professional manufacturer of inspection camera. It's you and Now this tool here, I had it for a few months now and I find it really useful. It's £129.99 from Amazon, so it's going to be the higher end of this kind of tools. Now I have different versions of this kind of tools. I have one which you connect to your phone. I have the version which is handheld but lower resolution. But this one is one of the best ones that I have tried so far. So I'm just going to show you what your money can buy. Now it comes with a handy carrying case like this. And once you open it, you will find the inspection camera itself. So it's handheld. So this is the size of it. It does come with a micro SD card, so it's ready to record, so you can like take pictures of what you are seeing on the camera itself. Other than that, you have a long cable. You have a USB charging cable, and you have some attachment which goes in the front of the camera, like a hook. You can take a magnet on there, and this one is a side mirror, so instead of the camera looking forward, you can have it looking sideways. Now so far I have used this camera a few times, and once I need to find out where the joist is in the ceiling, and rather than like drilling like millions of holes to find out where the joists are, I just drill one hole and then stick the camera through, and then with the light it can actually record what is in the ceiling void, so save me a lot of time. And the other time that you will use this kind of thing is for example drains, if you have something stuck in the drain and you want to clear it. But this is a professional tool, so I guess if you're looking at this video, you'll be looking for an inspection camera for more specific reason. Now, in the manufacturer guideline, it does say that do not stick this in your mouth or down your throat. It will work, but it will hurt a lot. I haven't tried it, but please don't do that at home. For this to work, all you need to do is attach the camera to the inspection camera with a slot facing up, and then you just attach it. Okay, once this is now attached, you got a couple of options. So you can actually tilt the angle of the handlebar here. Okay, and if you are working on a drain, and rather than having a separate torch or having a torch on your head, you can actually use this as an inspection torch, which is quite handy. Now this device can be recharged by using the USB port on the side, so you just plug it in and that will charge up the battery, which powers the monitor and the camera itself. Now the cable is a very good length and it's semi-rigid, so you can actually put it through small area and it will stay where you want it to stay. Okay, so let's switch it on and show you guys what you can see on the screen. So to switch it on is very easy, just one button to press right over here. Just press and hold, and it springs up into action. So obviously this is the camera, and this is showing what it can see. So if you spin it around, so make sure you're facing the right way. The other way. Wrong way. One of the major difference between this version of the handheld endoscope and the previous one that I have is, first of all, the resolution. Now this one have a fantastic camera, so I don't know if you can see through the GoPro view. If I push it toward here, you can actually read what is on my tool here, which say torch 400. And even the signature on the knife, you can actually read through that. Sorry, I'm not very good at it, but so whereas the two that I have before, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. The reason is that the lens on the cheaper camera can only focus to about 10 centimeters. So you can only see what is 10 centimeters here. So when you are sneaking this around, a lot of the time, you won't see the object, you just see blur until you luckily get to where you need to go, and then you can start to make out the image. So you make it very difficult to navigate and find out what you're actually looking at. Now, another function of this one here, obviously, is the recording. So all you need to do is press the record button, and that takes a snapshot of whatever that you're looking to the SD card. So photo success, so they're taking, and you can also do a freeze frame. So for example, if you're not taking a photo, rather than going to the photo mode and then having to come back and see what you're recording, you can actually change the mode and then press this button, and all it does is it will freeze the frame. Okay, let me try it again. Mode. Oh, messed it up. So actually recording a video. Right, okay, so mode. Play mode. Okay, when you come to this screen, you can actually press freeze. You press OK, and then it will freeze whatever that you're looking at, which is really, really handy. So you don't have to take a picture, go back, find the picture, come back, and then play. You can actually do it this way. You can record video and it can record picture. So if you're doing a project and you want to take some pictures of what is internal of an engine or something like that, then you can do that. Okay, so just to show you what this is recording, now I have the camera facing my tools. You can see that now going into the camera. So this is my camera setting. So that's a GoPro. Okay, let me go very close to this so you can make out. You can see what that is. That's my batteries. And these really have a nice focusing. So even if you go really close, almost touching the battery, and you can still read the really small print on my battery, where some of the cheaper stuff you can't. Okay, so just to show you what you can use this for in the darkness of a total darkness. So I got a card here, just the normal name card. So obviously there's some writing on it. So I'm going to put it in the bottom of this bag, and I have the camera kind of pointing down. So now you can see the card and you can actually read what is on there. Now this itself is pretty amazing because my previous camera, you can only focus up to there. But this one you can go really, really close and you can still see the writing on there. Now obviously that's because we have light. So if I close the lid, so now there is no light, so obviously you can't see anything now. But if I turn on the light, now obviously the light is from the tip of the camera, so wherever you point, it will follow. You've got different level of light. The camera will automatically adjust to give you the best lighting condition, but now it's off again. So now you can see that without the light, you can't see anything, but it's really handy if you go into the drain or you need to see into really dark places. So because of the price tag, so obviously this is not for everyone, but if you're looking for the best of the best endoscope, I think this will do a very nice job. And if you look after it, I'm sure it will last many years to come. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.